Good morning, good evening, and good night. You know how we do it here. Big up, big up, boop, 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 boop. Big up on yourself. You don't know I am Shams the producer, and on today's video we'll be talking about passive income. Passive income is defined as income that takes little or no effort to earn and maintain. For example, money earned from rental properties or your investments. And in our case, as producers and artists and musicians, royalties. That's our source of passive income. Stay tuned. If you'd like to know what equipment I use for music production and video production, see the list in the description below. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Shams the producer, and before I get into this video, I'd like to ask you to just go ahead and subscribe and also drop a like so that you can be notified every time I upload videos like these, or when you're doing your search, more videos like these pop up in your feed. Anywho, let's get into the video. So today we're talking about passive income for musicians, artists, producers, in the music business in general. Today in particular, I'd like to talk about two sources of passive income for us. Number one, publishing royalties, and number two, performance royalties. Now, publishing royalties is defined as money that is collected by or on behalf of an author or a composer. So if you write a song, you do the lyrics part, you're the author. If you compose the music, you create the track or create the melody, you are known as the composer. Who needs a publisher, or who should be signed to a publishing company or have their own publishing done? Well, songwriters, musicians, artists, producers, and in recent times I've been seeing mixing engineers get their piece of a publishing too, because I don't know, there's some element of creativity that goes into mixing a final product. So yes, mixing engineers do collect a little 2 or 3% of publishing as well. Number two, performance royalties. What is performance royalties? Performance royalties is basically fees that music users pay when music is performed publicly. So a music user would be like a restaurant. They have to play music, because if no music not playing in a restaurant, the vibe's just dead. There's no vibes. So the restaurant, being a music user, has to pay to the performance rights organization, PRO, a small fee every year or every month, so that we get paid every time them play a song. Examples of music users that pays these fees are bars, restaurants, banks, nightclubs, public events like stage show and concerts and stuff like that. Anywhere music is consumed publicly, that is played and heard publicly, that's where the performance rights organizations collect the money so that they can pay us. That's it in a nutshell. Publishing and performance rights. And clearly you have to be affiliated with any one of these organizations so that you can be collecting your passive income, because that's what this is about. The more songs you have out there means nothing if you don't have someone collecting on your behalf. So you need a publisher and you need to be affiliated with a performance rights organization. And you can be self-published, so you don't need to go sign with a publishing company. However, it takes the work out. Go and do some research, and then you'll find out what's a good fit for you. If you can do the work yourself in terms of, registering your song them and all of that, or you need a publisher to run out there and get your stuff done, Now, there are a lot of publishers out there, a lot of publishing companies out there, so if you want to find them, you can go link them. There are too many for me to mention right now. However, when it comes down to performance rights organizations, in Jamaica, we have Jams and JCAP. And in the USA, there is ASCAP, BMI, CSEC, and Sound Exchange. In Canada, you have SOCAN. And in the UK, you have PRS and PPL. Now, that is just a small list. You can Google it and get the information and find out anything you need. And also, leave questions and I will be only too happy to answer them. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm Shams the producer once again. Please remember to drop a like, subscribe, and join me next week for one more video. Big up.